Hello, wonderful friends, and welcome back to the Golden Years Journal. I'm so incredibly happy you're here with me today. You know, our homes are more than just four walls and a roof, aren't they? They're our sanctuaries, our comfort zones, the keepers of our memories. We fill them with stories, with laughter, with a lifetime of treasures. But sometimes, over the years, those cherished belongings can start to, well, multiply faster than rabbits in a magic hat. And before we know it, our cozy haven can start to feel a little, shall we say, loved a bit too much by all the things inside it. Last time, we had such a lovely chat about strengthening our memories. And it reminded me of something crucial. Just as we nourish our minds, we also need to nurture the spaces we live in. Because a calm, organized home isn't just about looking pretty. It's about making room for more joy, more peace, and more of the life you truly want to live. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds like a lot of work. But I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll discover how simple, consistent changes can lead to incredible benefits for your daily life. You're going to learn practical strategies that will help you reduce stress, enhance your peace of mind, boost your energy levels, and even improve your physical safety. That's exactly what we're aiming for today. You know, there's a lovely saying by William Morris. Have nothing in your houses that you do not know to be useful, or believe to be beautiful. Simple, isn't it? But sometimes, simplicity can feel like the hardest thing to achieve. When we're surrounded by a lifetime of treasures, memories, and just plain stuff. And that's perfectly normal. Our belongings are tied to our stories, our history, our remember-whens. Each little trinket, every photo album, every piece of furniture holds a whisper of a past moment, a loved one, or a cherished experience. So, decluttering isn't just about throwing things away. It's about making wise, compassionate decisions about what truly serves us now. It's about respecting our past, while embracing our present and creating space for our future. Today, we're going to explore some gentle, yet incredibly effective ways to declutter and organize your home. We'll borrow some brilliant ideas from experts, and even some very wise seniors like Eleanor, whom we'll meet virtually today, to help you create a space that feels lighter, brighter, and perfectly attuned to your golden years. And we'll do it all with kindness, for ourselves and for our cherished items. Ready? Let's dive in. This is going to be a journey of transformation. Not just for your home, but for your spirit. First, let's look at the science. Our brains are constantly processing information. When we're surrounded by visual clutter, our brains have to work harder, trying to make sense of everything in our field of vision. This constant processing can lead to what's called cognitive overload. Think of it like having too many tabs open on your computer. It slows everything down. This mental fatigue isn't just annoying. It can actually increase our stress levels. Research published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology shown a clear link between perceived clutter and increased stress. Participants in studies reported higher levels of the stress hormone cortisol in cluttered environments. Imagine that. Just by being surrounded by too much stuff, our bodies are literally producing more stress hormones. It's like our homes are whispering, "You have too much to do," all day long. So, by gently decluttering, you're not just tidying your home. You're literally reducing your daily dose of stress. It's like a spa day for your brain, without the cucumber slices on your eyes. And for us, that means more energy for the things we truly love, like grandkids, hobbies, enjoying a quiet afternoon with a good book, or even just sitting down for a peaceful cup of tea, without seeing a pile of to-dos staring back at you. Beyond the mental burden, there's the physical aspect. As we gracefully age, mobility can sometimes become a concern. Clutter can become a tripping hazard, increasing the risk of falls. A clear pathway, an uncluttered floor, and easily accessible items aren't just aesthetically pleasing. They're vital for our safety and independence. And then there's the emotional impact. Our homes are supposed to be places of refuge, where we feel secure and comfortable. It truly is about finding happiness in everyday moments, as our channel strives to do. Now, for those of us who have lived a few decades, parting with items can bring up a lot of emotions. And that's okay. It's a sign of a life well lived, full of experiences, memories, and connections. Every little souvenir, every gift from a loved one, every piece of clothing that fits someday, they all tell a story. So, the process of decluttering isn't about being heartless or ruthless. It's about being mindful. It's about recognizing that while memories are priceless, the physical item might not be serving your present happiness or future freedom. As the saying goes, the less you own, the less owns you. A timeless piece of wisdom. So, how do we begin this gentle transformation? We're not aiming for perfection, just progress. And we're going to use strategies that have been proven to work, especially when energy might not be boundless. Remember, this is a journey, not a race. 1. The gentle 10-minute focus, little bursts, big impact. This is my absolute favorite, inspired by those wise elders who keep their homes sparkling without breaking a sweat. Instead of looking at a mountain of a mess and feeling overwhelmed, we're going to use the power of the 10-minute focus. Remarkably effective. Here's how it works: set a timer for just 10 minutes. Don't try to tackle an entire room. Instead, pick one small, specific area. This could be one drawer in your kitchen, a single shelf in a closet, the top of your bedside table, or even just clearing off one corner of your dining table. When the timer goes off, you stop. That's it. No guilt, no pressure to finish. You simply stop and move on. Why does this work so brilliantly? Our brains love clear boundaries. Knowing it's only 10 minutes prevents that feeling of being overwhelmed before you even start. It turns a daunting task into a manageable chunk. And guess what? Those little focuses add up faster than you'd think. A few 10-minute sessions a week, and you'll be absolutely amazed at the difference you see and feel. It's like saving loose change, individually small, but collectively powerful enough to buy you a whole lot of peace. Breaking tasks into smaller units reduces procrastination and increases feelings of accomplishment. So, no heroic cleaning marathons needed. Just gentle, consistent effort. Now, I'm curious. What's one area in your home that feels the most overwhelming right now? Share your clutter confessions in the comments below. We're all in this together, and sometimes just acknowledging the challenge is the first step. 2. The one-touch rule, a place for everything, and everything in its place. This next tip comes straight from the wisdom of Eleanor, the amazing 80-year-old living alone, who has mastered the art of effortless tidiness. Her secret? Every item has its place. It sounds incredibly simple, right? Almost too simple to be revolutionary. But the magic truly happens when you combine it with the one-touch rule. When you pick something up, use it, and then put it back where it belongs immediately. Think about it. Did you just finish reading the newspaper? Don't toss it on the coffee table. Take that extra 2 seconds to put it in the recycling bin or stack it neatly. Just used your favorite mug for tea? Rinse it and put it directly into the dishwasher, or wash it right away. This tiny habit is a powerful barrier against clutter. It prevents clutter from even starting. Think of it as a little dance your belongings do, out to play, then back home to their cozy spot. It's like teaching your things good manners. This habit reduces future decision fatigue and mental clutter. By not postponing these small actions, you save significant mental energy later. You don't have to decide where things go or what to do with accumulated piles. A study by Princeton University's Neuroscience Institute found that physical clutter can actually decrease your ability to focus and process information. So, this one-touch rule isn't just about tidiness. It's about a clearer, calmer mind. 3. Does it spark joy? Or just collect dust? Dust, beyond the sentiment. Now, for the items that have been hanging around a bit too long. The ones that perhaps whisper, "Remember me?" Or "You might need me someday." Let's borrow a beloved concept and add our golden years journal twist. The wonderful question, does it spark joy? From Marie Kondo, is a brilliant starting point. But for our journey, let's also ask a deeper, more expansive question. Does this item truly serve the person I am today? Or the person I am gracefully growing into? This is the heart of what we learned from Vivian, the inspiring 73-year-old who bravely decluttered her home. She asked herself, does keeping this item serve the person I'm becoming? It's a powerful shift. Many items tie us to the past. And while cherished memories are priceless, the physical item itself might not be serving your present happiness or future freedom. Imagine holding a beautiful heirloom vase. It sparks joy because of the memory of your grandmother. But if it's tucked away in a dusty box and causes stress because it's fragile and rarely seen, is it truly serving your present joy? Perhaps taking a photo of it, or finding a simple, open space to display it, where you can truly appreciate it, is a better way to honor the memory. Or perhaps it's time for it to bring joy to someone else. This isn't about being ruthless as some decluttering methods suggest. It's about being wise and compassionate. It's about honoring the item's past purpose, thanking it for its service, and then gently releasing it if its purpose in your life is complete. This process allows you to gain clarity, reduce visual noise, and make room for what truly matters to your present self. As the great philosopher Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This applies to our belongings too. Our reaction to an item, does it bring peace or burden, is key. It's about honoring your past, while making room for your vibrant present and future. 4. The replacement reality check. Facing the just-in-case myth. The infamous just-in-case items. We all have them, don't we? That little voice in our head that whispers, but what if I need it someday? This trick is designed to gently quiet that voice by bringing a dose of reality. It's another brilliant one from Vivian's journey. For any item you're hesitant about, ask yourself these 3 simple questions. 1. Can it be realistically replaced tomorrow? In our modern world, many common items are easily replaceable. A spare button, an extra measuring cup. Could you pop to a local store or order it online with little fuss? 2. What would it cost to replace it today? Often, the sentimental value far outweighs the actual monetary cost. And sometimes, the cost is so minimal it's not worth the space it's occupying. 3. How many times have I actually needed it in the last 5 years? This is the ultimate reality check. If the answer is 0, or maybe once for a highly specialized, obscure task, then its just-in-case value might be very low. By asking these questions, you're not denying a potential future need, but you're rationally assessing the likelihood and impact. You're replacing fear with facts. You'll often find that the just-in-case scenario is highly improbable, or the item is easily replaceable. This helps you release items without guilt, knowing you're making a wise and practical decision. It's like giving your future self a gift of freedom from unnecessary worries. 5. The energy investment scale, directing your precious energy wisely. In our golden years, our energy is precious, isn't it? We want to spend it on things that truly bring us joy and meaning. This next trick, also from Vivian's story, helps us apply that wisdom to our belongings. The energy investment scale. Vivian realized she was investing emotional energy in all her possessions, even the ones that didn't truly matter to her anymore. So, she started rating them on a scale of 1 to 10. 1s, 2s, and 3s, these were items that held very little value or meaning to her now. Straight to donation or the recycling bin they went, with minimal thought. 4s, 5s, and 6s, these were the maybe items. They required a bit more thought. Maybe a quick application of the replacement reality check. 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, these were the truly cherished items, the essentials. The ones that deeply resonated with her present self. These received careful consideration and were kept with joy. This method helps you stop treating all possessions as equally important. You direct your precious emotional energy only to the items that truly matter and release the rest without unnecessary struggle. It's a wonderfully gentle way to prioritize what truly adds value to your life. By reframing your thoughts and valuing what matters, you can reduce emotional weight, and you'll gain a greater sense of control. It's about being strategic with your heart, as well as your space. Daily habits for a joyful home, keeping the calm effortlessly. Now, let's talk about those everyday habits that keep your home feeling like a calm oasis, without needing a monumental big clean weekend. These are the little acts of self-care for your living space that prevent small messes from becoming big headaches. 6. The evening 5-minute tidy. Wake up to calm. Remember Eleanor, our wise 80-year-old friend? One of her golden rules is dedicating just 5 minutes each night before bed for a light tidy-up. This isn't about deep cleaning or scrubbing floors. It's just a quick sweep of the main living areas. Put a few cushions back on the sofa, return that book to the shelf, or clear off the coffee table. Maybe wipe down the kitchen counter after dinner. Why is this so incredibly powerful? You wake up to a fresh, inviting space, instead of a lingering mess from the day before. Imagine stepping out of bed and into a calm living room, ready to embrace the new day without immediately being confronted by yesterday's clutter. It sets such a peaceful tone for your morning, and dramatically reduces that feeling of "oh, I have to clean again." It's like giving your future self a little gift of peace and productivity. As Benjamin Franklin famously said, "For every minute spent in organizing, an hour is earned." And who doesn't love earning an extra hour of peace and quiet in their day? This small investment of time yields a huge return in morning serenity and reduced stress. 7. The right here, right now rule. If it takes less than a minute, do it now. This is another brilliant gem from Eleanor's philosophy, and it's something truly wise people live by. Her approach is simple: if a task takes less than a minute, do it immediately. Don't postpone it. Think about it: a dropped crumb on the counter? Wipe it. A pillow out of place on the sofa? Fluff it and straighten it. A light switch with a smudge? Give it a quick polish. We often put off these tiny, seemingly insignificant tasks, thinking they're not important enough to interrupt what we're doing. But they accumulate. And when they do, suddenly you have a big job on your hands. A sticky counter, a dusty switch, a rumpled sofa. By tackling them in the moment, you prevent small tasks from snowballing into big burdens. It's like brushing a little dust off your jacket throughout the day. Quick, easy, and keeps you looking sharp without needing a full dry clean. This habit prevents mental buildup and the feeling of being overwhelmed by an endless to-do list. Psychologically, completing small tasks provides immediate gratification and reinforces a proactive mindset, reducing procrastination. It truly is a testament to the power of tiny habits. 8. The organized laundry basket system. No more laundry mountain. Laundry can feel like an endless mountain, especially when it piles up, doesn't it? It's one of those chores that, if left unattended, can quickly become overwhelming, both visually and physically. Let's make it a manageable hill, or even a gentle slope. With a simple but effective trick: use pre-sorted laundry baskets. Instead of having one giant hamper in the corner that quickly overflows and then requires a monumental sorting effort on laundry day, try this: have a few smaller, clearly labeled baskets in your laundry area, or even one in your bedroom and one in the bathroom. As you undress, simply toss your clothes into the correct basket. Whites in one, colors in another, delicates in a third. When one basket is full, it's a quick trip to the washing machine. This saves a significant amount of time, reduces bending and lifting heavy, unsorted piles, and makes laundry day less of a dreaded, hours-long chore. It transforms laundry from a battle into a routine. It's a gentle way to stay on top of things, without feeling like you're wrestling a giant octopus. This system reduces cognitive load by eliminating the sorting decision, and it breaks down a large chore into smaller, more manageable microtasks, promoting consistency. 9. Keep cleaning supplies within reach, the ready-for-action approach. This is a simple but incredibly effective strategy that makes daily tidying feel effortless. It comes from the common sense of many organized seniors we've studied. Keep your cleaning supplies right where you need them, not all hidden away in one central, often overflowing, cabinet. Think about it: when a small mess happens, a spill on the counter, a toothpaste splatter in the sink, a dusty shelf, is your immediate reaction, "Oh, I have to go to the laundry room to get the spray and a cloth"? If so, you're adding friction to the task. Instead, have a small caddy under the kitchen sink with dish soap, a sponge, and a surface cleaner. Keep a small spray bottle and a microfiber cloth in your bathroom vanity. Have some dusting wipes or a small duster near your living room shelves. This means when a small mess happens, your tools are instantly at hand. No more trekking across the house for supplies. It encourages immediate action and prevents small spills from becoming sticky, crusty problems that are much harder to tackle later. This point-of-use strategy is a core principle in efficiency and behavioral science. By removing barriers to action, you make desirable behaviors like cleaning more likely to occur naturally. It's about setting yourself up for success, effortlessly. 10. The fresh air ritual, breathing life into your home and soul. This isn't strictly about decluttering physical items, but it's about decluttering the air and the feeling of your home. It's a simple, profound habit that many wise individuals incorporate into their daily lives. One of the simplest and most overlooked habits for a truly fresh space is to let fresh air in every single day. Even for just a few minutes, opening windows and creating cross-ventilation pushes out stale air, reduces indoor pollutants, dust, and odors. It's like giving your home a gentle, invigorating reset. The feeling of fresh air and abundant sunlight filling your space can instantly lift your mood, clear your mind, and make your home feel lighter, more inviting, and truly alive. It's a wonderful daily ritual that costs nothing but gives so much. It's truly a breath of fresh air for your home and your soul. This simple act has documented benefits for indoor air quality, reducing concentrations of volatile organic compounds, VOCs, and allergens. Furthermore, exposure to natural light and fresh air has been linked to improved mood, increased alertness, and better sleep quality. It's a holistic approach to home care that nourishes both your environment and your well-being. 11. The meaningful completion ceremony, releasing with gratitude. Now, this next tip comes from the deeper, more emotional side of decluttering, inspired by Vivian's journey. It's about ensuring that when you do decide to part with an item, you do so with peace and gratitude, not guilt or regret. We're calling it the meaningful completion ceremony. It sounds formal, but it can be as simple as this. You've decided an item's journey with you is complete. Take a moment. Hold it in your hands. Acknowledge its service to you, the memories it holds, or the purpose it once served. Say a quiet thank you. Then, with that feeling of gratitude, gently place it in your donation box or recycling bin. Why is this important? It provides closure. It prevents that nagging feeling of "did I do the right thing?" and replaces it with a sense of peace. It transforms guilt into gratitude. It's especially powerful for sentimental items. You're not discarding the memory, you're honoring the past while making space for your present and future. As the poet Rumi wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." In a similar way, letting go of what no longer serves us creates space for new light and new experiences to enter our lives. It's a deeply spiritual aspect of decluttering. You know, decluttering can sometimes unearth forgotten treasures, or even trigger some funny memories. I once found a perfectly good, but definitely out of style, electric fondue set in the back of a cupboard. I honestly couldn't remember the last time I'd used it, but it certainly gave me a chuckle imagining all those retro dinner parties. Straight into the donate box it went, ready for someone else to enjoy its cheesy delights. What's the most surprising or funniest thing you've ever rediscovered while decluttering? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments. Let's share some smiles. 12. Be grateful for every item, cultivating appreciation, not hoarding. This final tip is a beautiful culmination of wisdom from our friend Eleanor, the senior with the tidy home. A mindset shift that underpins all successful decluttering and organizing. Grateful for every item you have. This isn't about hoarding, it's the opposite. When you genuinely appreciate each item you own, you treat it with more care. You're less likely to let it become buried in clutter, because you value its presence. And crucially, you become more mindful about bringing new items into your home. If you're truly grateful for what you have, you're less likely to impulse buy things you don't need. Eleanor, for example, would express quiet gratitude for her teacup, acknowledging its service. This fosters a deep sense of contentment and appreciation for your belongings. It shifts your perspective from seeing possessions as burdens to seeing them as tools and comforts. This practice aligns with mindfulness and positive psychology, where cultivating gratitude has been shown to improve overall well-being, reduce materialism, and increase satisfaction with life. When you appreciate what you have, your home feels abundant, not just full. Creating your haven, a journey of joy and peace. My dear friends, decluttering and organizing isn't about achieving some unrealistic, sterile perfection. It's not about comparing your home to a magazine spread, or to your neighbor's perfectly minimalist abode. It's about creating a space that supports your well-being, your peace of mind, and your joy. It's about letting go of what no longer serves you, and making room for what truly matters to you in your golden years. It's about crafting an environment that feels like a gentle embrace. A place where you can truly relax, rejuvenate, and thrive. Remember, as Lao Tzu wisely observed, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And your journey to a more serene home begins with just one gentle habit, one small decision. Perhaps it's the 10-minute focus you try tomorrow morning. Or maybe it's putting that one item back in its place right now. Don't feel pressured to do it all at once. Even the most organized, peaceful homes are maintained with consistent, small, thoughtful efforts, not heroic bursts of energy or exhausting marathon cleaning sessions. Be kind to yourself throughout this process. Celebrate every small victory. I want to encourage all of you, right now. Pick just one of these gentle strategies. Just one. Try it for a week, and truly pay attention to how it makes you feel. Does it make your morning a little brighter? Your evening a little calmer? Does it bring a tiny spark of joy or a sense of relief? What's one gentle step you're going to take this week to bring more joy into your home? Or perhaps you have your own tried and true gentle decluttering or organizing tips you'd love to share? We learn so much from each other, and your experiences inspire all of us. Please, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Our homes are extensions of ourselves, reflections of our inner state. By nurturing them, by tending to them with kindness and wisdom, we nurture our own well-being. So let's embrace these gentle habits, not as chores, but as acts of self-love, acts of wisdom, and acts that pave the way for even greater happiness in our golden years. Thank you so much for joining me on the Golden Years Journal today. It's always a privilege to share these moments with you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Golden Years Journal for more tips on living your best life, and ring that notification bell, so you don't miss our next video. And remember, every little bit of decluttering is a step towards a more joyful, serene home. Until next time, keep shining brightly.